Ah, forgive me. I just had to make sure everything was plugged in. Anyway, we go on to Hubert, our favorite subject, who has 3 support conversations waiting for him. One with Bernadetta. I'm just going to adjust the mic real quick to get this nice and close because I know Hubert's going to be saying something worth touching on. Let's start with Ferdinand.
With this idea, I may be able to get the one up on Edelgard.
This again.
Hubert! I wish you would not sneak up on me like that.
Maybe you would be more perceptive if your mind were less burdened by sedition.
Sedition? Absurd. This is an important project.
Yes, I heard. A new way to prove how superior you are to Lady Edelgard. She is not your rival, Ferdinand. She is above you. A noble like you ought to know his place.
Anything is better than being a noble like you. Every time you open your mouth, it's Lady Edelgard this or Lady Edelgard that. Do you ever think for yourself? You follow her around like a pet. You spend all of your time fretting over her, and yet you never truly express an opinion of your own. Before you reprimand me, take a moment to consider your own failings.
Your nonsense is tiresome, so I hope this will be the last time I have to remind you. Lady Edelgard is the Imperial Princess. You are merely the Prime Minister's son.
Yes, I understand that. But my duty is to guide her, to give frank advice when she is on the wrong course of action. That is what I strive to do, always. Thus my devotion to surpass Edelgard, so that if she needs guidance, I will be prepared to give it. If you think it is tiresome to have a mind of your own, you will never be much of an advisor.
Does the river of filth pouring out of your mouth ever stop flowing? Your obsession with all things superficial is disgusting. It's no use. You're hopeless. I'll take my leave.
I have nothing more to say to you. Get out of here.
Jeez. That was very rough. And that's a support conversation. I don't know why I stuttered. I don't know why I stuttered with that period. How about Bernadetta?
Being outside is so tiring. Tomorrow's gotta be just an inside day, Bernie. Whoa, why is it so cold all of a sudden? It's as if an unspeakable evil just...
You're late.
Jesus Christ, Hubert.
No, into the light! Back to the beyond from whence you came!
Are you telling me to die?
Yes, Hubert, she actually is, technically.
Hubert!
In the flesh. I came to ask you something.
Oh no, what did I do? Think, Bernie, think!
There have been sightings of a sinister figure carrying a sharp object, wandering the halls at night. A strange giggle, the glimmer of a needle in the dark, the sound of a door creaking open and closed.
I was embroidering.
Aww. Don't get Rita to the riot act for that one, Hubert. Let her pass.
I suspected as much. Then you leave me no choice.
Jesus, everything you say is sinister.
What? No, I'm too young to die! I've got so much left to do! Please don't kill me!
About what I expected.
It's no good. I can't run anymore.
That was quite a sprint. A shame you lack stamina.
Jesus Christ. I really can't get enough of this guy.
Now to my duty.
You're going to execute me, aren't you? Please, let me compose my last will and testament. Or at least a swan song. The creak of a door. Sorrow like a needle point. Bernie's gone away.
Bernadetta, a word of caution. How would you feel if you fell or bumped into someone while carrying around that needle? Please watch where you're going in the future. How did you manage to faint while standing? Well, I cannot simply leave her here.
I can't believe he made her faint. Hubert, do you realize how intimidating you are? the dead of night. I can't believe he actually made Bernadetta faint. Wow. Wow. You... I'm shocked. I'm very shocked.
I'm not finished with you. I am Caspar!
What's going on, Hubert? You need something?
I watched you training earlier. Pitiful display.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Be careful, Caspar. You're not one to take magical hits.
You yell before every move.
I know. I do it on purpose. It's how I get fired up. Was that a problem for you? You scared?
Stupid habit. If you value your life, you break it.
What are you talking about? It sounds like you might have a problem with me.
As a matter of fact, I do. If it was only your own idiotic life at stake, I wouldn't bother saying anything, but it's not. Your foolishness hurts everyone.
Ooh, you sure do love to hear yourself talk.
Suppose you were to shout on the battlefield as you did in your training today. It is very likely the enemy could anticipate your next move based on your insipid blather. And what if your allies are startled by your outburst and fumble with their weapons as a result? This is not to mention the obvious fact that you would utterly botch any covert operation.
You really think I'm that stupid? I only shout when it's completely necessary. I don't do it all the time.
Whatever habits you develop in training, you will reproduce on the battlefield. Combat is tense and frantic. You will default to your training whether you mean to or not.
Hey, why don't you just shut up about it? I can control myself.
Yeah, Hubert struggles to make friends. Oh, Bernadette and Dorothea. This should be adorable.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
Aww.
What's Bern doing? She looks like there's something wrong.
Please don't make her faint again.
All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that.
Bern, are you okay?
Dorothea! Did you hear all that?
Oh dear.
Just the part about you wishing you could get along with someone. So, Bern, who you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Bern.
No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you.
Me? I thought we already were friends.
That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer. But old memories just get in the way for me.
Aww.
Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please.
Just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No!
Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
Gonna take a quick look into Bernadetta. Imposing figures, overbearing father. Well, let's get on to the chat of everyone.
A hero's relic. Quite so. The stone within the sword.
Alrighty. Son of a... Alright, let's look and see. We've got a third floor. We have Catherine, Hanuman, and Rhea to talk to up here. Heroes in here. Oh, the... We have a lot of people to get talking to. Figured we just go for the loner in here, though, since it's actually out of the way. Wonder if there's anyone that Hubert can get along with besides Edelgard. That he can actually have a decent chat. Oh, look at that list. Yeah, I don't think anyone from the other class would really want to deal with him.
Let's see. Excuse me. I just wanted to let you know that Lady Rhea is always real concerned with you. She expects great things, I think. Please don't let her down, okay? I hope you're not just saying that.
Don't worry about it. And don't tell me what to do. I will disappoint anyone I wish. No matter who, what. Well, no matter who or what. Alright, let's go ooh, hello, priest.
About 20 or so years ago, on that day, Captain Gerald went missing. Everyone thought he was dead. It never occurred to me that he might actually have survived. The truly strange part is that in all those years, he hasn't changed a bit.
Interesting. But I'm here for the notes. Okay, I told the church I know might like to shape a cup of tea. Yeah. I kind of want to do a little bit of training. Definitely want to train with Rhea.
I have a thought. Have you visited the Goddess Tower? It's a sacred place used for rituals and the like. In general, students aren't allowed entry. But as you'd expect, that rule just excites their curiosity. Some have even tried sneaking in.
Have you tried to help them, Eloise?
Well, at least for this month, that kind of behavior is totally unthinkable. We have a lot more security, what with the goddess's rite of rebirth coming up.
Interesting. He can teach. Oh, that would have been useful for the other playthrough. Yeah, I might not be in a situation where I can't promote classes right now because of that. Ugh.
May I say?
Yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Lonato. I'm sorry, Professor. I know this isn't the time, but I just can't get past it. Thank you. No matter what happens, I promise you I'll do my part.
Looking forward to working with you, Ash. Oh, hello, Flame.
Professor, I am afraid I have acted a bit childishly toward my brother recently. Given the circumstances, I requested that he provide me with some candies. Silly of me, really. The timing was improper, and I regret it very much now. Oh, but more importantly, this place is off limits, Professor. It is only open to the public on the day of the goddess's rite of rebirth.
Okay. First we grab this. Serious notebook, eh?
On the day of the rite, the monastery will be open to the public, including the Holy Mausoleum. The Holy Mausoleum is where the tomb of the divine Saros lies. There she slumbers, eternally. That's pretty much all that's in there. Just an ancient coffin. It's sealed with a powerful magic to protect against would-be grave robbers.
Thank you. Notes are good. Good notes. Ignatz is over here.
With the whole monastery preparing for the goddess's rite of rebirth this month, it feels like everyone's a little on edge.
Huh. Let's go talk the knight over here.
People seem to think that all the knights of Saros are equal, but that isn't quite so. There are many distinguishing ranks within the order. For example, there are squires who are training to become knights, as well as full knights, like myself. Oh, and then we have the holy knights, such as Catherine. Those are the knights that can wield a hero's relic.
Interesting.
Listen, the goddess's home is in the sky. She lives on a bright and shining star. But in the spring, you can't see that star. That means she can't protect Fordland. That's why we all celebrate the day when her star returns to the sky. That's the day of the rite of rebirth. See? See? I've been studying. I know just about everything.
That's great, kid. Oh, we have Hubert brooding.
Speaking of, Can you imagine the Archbishop being murdered? I prefer not to consider such a gruesome scenario. That easy to get under.
Ugh, shush your face. You know how to make friends. Professor's gonna give you a noogie.
Right.
Professor, in Brigid, assassinations are many. I have also been the targeted, back in the past.
Yikes!
The Goddess Tower has an entrance of narrowness. That is most good. The windows are not the most good, though. A target of ease for snipers.
You know a bit more about that than I'd like you to, Petra.
No classes on a festival day. I thought I'd get to spend all day relaxing in the company of some lovely ladies. But now this mess has happened. Hey, Professor, I know there's talk of an assassination attempt, but do you really think they'll do it on the day of the Rite of Rebirth? I feel like security would be looser some other time. Is there some reason why it has to happen on that day?
Don't worry about it, Sylvain.
Did you know that on the last day of the rite, the monastery's open to the general public? It's kind of fun. It makes the place feel like a festival.
Let's go and... Ah, there's Mercedes.
Speaking of which, Professor Yuritsa seems very familiar to me, but I don't recognize his name. I guess the resemblance could be coincidental.
Well, there's Caspar.
I figured it out, Professor. The enemy must be targeting Lady Rhea. They're gonna make it seem like they're going after something else, but then they're gonna go for her. Impressive, right? I'm telling you, my intuition's never wrong.
It's very wrong, Caspar.
Hey, I got a favor to ask.
Ah, the tournament organizer, right. This is when I get this. Ugh.
Do you know what this room is? It is the church's treasure vault. I say treasure, but I do not mean silver and gold and jewels. It mostly contains weapons, artifacts, and the like. Anything that would cause too great a stir, should it be stolen? No. The church knows better than to store anything too valuable in such an accessible location.
I feel like I'm gathering. Ah, there's one. Artificial flat. I already know who that goes to. Take a turn. Talk to Dimitri.
Let's see all this talk of assassination plots. It brings back dark memories I prefer to keep buried. I doubt there is any correlation, and yet... it is nothing. I am sorry for allowing my mind to wander. My focus should be solely on guarding the monastery right now.
You have good work, Dimitri.
I hear you have fought alongside Catherine. I would wager that her power exceeded your expectations. Had you the chance to witness her relic? Thunderbrand, glowing red. That glow is a sure sign that her blood contains a crest that harmonizes with that hero's relic.
Huh. You talk as if you've never seen her fight, but you know that the weapon changes when she fights.
Hey there.
That's a little suspect there, buddy. Feeds. Ah, Ferdinand, my boy.
Setting fire to the stables to distract everyone, to cause a commotion. It is the oldest trick in the book, but I cannot shake the thought that our enemies may attempt it. I will stand guard and watch over the stable, and the knight's horses. They are truly magnificent. Please, do me a favor.
Also, I don't think you should be there, Ferdinand. I think you should be with the rest of the class.
I've heard talk of They wouldn't happen to be from your class, would they? Please keep your students in line, Professor. Kids these days.
Tell me why I shouldn't punch you through your helmet. Don't talk about my kids like that. Don't do it. It's the wrong way to get on my good side. Ah, best boy.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. The goddess's Rite of Rebirth is this month, right? The monastery gates will be thrown wide open on that day. I'll be working as a guide. I hope I get to guide some lovely ladies around.
You're incorrigible.
Oh.
Bottler perfume. Perform. Nada. Head inside and see Ingrid who's talking. I actually might want to recruit her for the class.
Lady Rhea lifts the spirits of all the people of Fodlan. We cannot allow her to come to any harm. Hi, Professor. I've actually got plans, so let's talk some other time.
Dex and flying. So the Dex part's pretty easy, but the flying not so much. Let's take a little loop. Ah, Sedith.
I've been in town procuring some supplies for Flame. No, but do not concern yourself for my safety. I am very much stronger than I appear.
Are you?
I have something to ask of you.
Ah, okay. What can you teach me again? Oh, you actually can make me a better swordsman. That's, a bit odd there, Sedith. Take you for one to wield the sword. Axe and the flying thing make me... I just see what they are. Oh. Boa seeds. Good for planting, not much else. Alright, some items. Bonery is it. Nuts. Hey.
I was thinking.
Oh, here you are.
Have you heard of the War of the Eagle and Lion? It was the battle that won the kingdom its independence from the Empire. Even the Church of Seiros had no choice but to recognize the courage of Lug, the King of Lions who emerged victorious. The Church awarded him a crown and the right to govern the Fargus region, backing him in his bid to found the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. In return, Lug agreed to make the Church of Seiros the religion of his territory, and permitted them to publicly proselytize across the kingdom. In the 400 years since, the Church and the kingdom have continued to maintain very close relations.
Thank you for the lure. Oh, I actually tend not to into this place. I would have met a free owl feather. A hand-drawn map. And some Angelica tea. Alrighty.
Oh.
Ah, Bernadetta. Teacher would like to talk to you.
Hi. If you're looking for something, I probably can't help you. I still don't know what's where around here. Hey, I get hungry sometimes, like anyone else. What? Eating at night is bad for you? There's no way that's true. Wait, really?
Professor's just teasing, don't worry about it.
That's,
let's go down here. Area real quick, because I don't want to be grabbing all the lost items and I think I got them all, and then... Hey, you missed some!
It would be terrible if the greenhouse was targeted. The plants in here are incredibly valuable. This place contains the heart of Garrick Mock's 995-year history. So many beautiful flowers, plants that can save or end lives. They are all my precious children.
Interesting. Oh, that's the dormitory spot. Huh. Speaking of... Let's go harvest. Hey, free golden apple. Very nice. Let's plant. Thinking we go for the boa. And let's add in a mixed fruit with that. Cultivate by pruning. Very good. There's nothing in the greenhouse, so we take a turn over here. I'll actually wait until the area's shining.
Hey, Professor. I hope you're well. As for me, I had a date with a splendid specimen of a knight. But now he's suddenly not in the mood to see me again. I blame all these rumors of a deathly figure showing up in town. Such an uproar must have, beyond reason, drawn his attention away from me.
Ooh, that could only be the case, could it, Manuela? Nothing else could possibly be wrong. Okay, Lorenz is the last one in this area. I might as well just...
Okay?
The goddess's rite of rebirth is the most significant ritual for the Church of Seros. Could it be that someone has spread these rumors of an assassination plot merely with the intention to hinder the celebration?
How kind of you.
I will have to repay you sometime.
Yeah, you will. I don't often like giving gifts to Lorenz. But let's see to the inviting tea thing. I already know this for a fact, but there are some people that you just flat out can't invite to tea. You fall asleep and...
So sleepy. Too sleepy. I found an interesting book in the library. Got so caught up reading it, I forgot to sleep. Interesting discovery, though. The coffins of the 4 saints in the sanctum each have their crests carved into them. I'll need to find a way down there to get a look.
Just be careful there, Art.
Have you heard? Rumor has it that Death himself has been appearing in Garreg Mach. They say he appears every night and kidnaps folks. I wonder what happens to them.
Well, if he's Death, and it's probably nothing too savory.
Something in the monastery that someone might go after? There's so much here, I couldn't possibly name just one. Even this here kitchen contains precious wares. Wine bottles from centuries past and the like. I hear that stuff is fancy, but not very drinkable. I doubt anyone would go to the trouble of stealing it.
Well, I almost have all my notes. Oh, wait. Hi, Dad.
What's the matter? You're running all over creation. Ah, you don't believe Lady Rhea is the real target, do you? Even so, the Knights have their orders. We can't abandon our duty to guard Lady Rhea. The goddess's rite of rebirth is an important event for the Church of Seros. They say it's the day when the goddess will return to walk among us. Not too likely, if you ask me. Best if you keep that to yourself.
Thanks, Dad. Okay, I think we're all done here. Let me go grab whatever that is over there. So yeah, let's go head up here and talk to everyone up here. Get our training session from Rhea out of the way, and then go eat with our students. Oh!
You'd best keep your distance. In this nervous state, I might just cut you down. Oh, come on. I'm only kidding.
I'm only kidding. I just maybe, you know, nick you a little bit. What? What? It's a joke. Haha, maiming. It's funny, right? Right?
Unbelievable. What a terrifying story. However, an assassination attempt on Lady Rhea is doomed to fail.
And why is that?
Pardon? You think the goal may be different than simple assassination? Intriguing. I suppose the priceless objects in this room could perhaps draw thieves. However, there's no one but me who could make use of them.
He has a point. There aren't too many Crust scholars besides himself and Lindhart. Although for Lindhart it might just be a passing passion. Are we almost done to... Oh, here it is. Oop. Hey! Free professor level up. More funds. Had that last. Probably pay more visits to the library more often, even when there's no one in here.
There are numerous books in this library that you cannot find anywhere else. But once you are here, you can read them easily enough. I doubt someone would go to the trouble of stealing one. Sometimes Seteth will dispose of books that are deemed inappropriate for the monastery, but that's about it. In a way, I suppose that makes those particular volumes more valuable, right?
We're almost done with these investigation.
That boy who assists the Archbishop. Cyril, I believe? I hear he's originally from a foreign land to the east called Almyra. I know he's still only a child, but I do wonder about his true intentions.
Oh, leave him be. He's just a kid. A young man who works hard and cares a lot about Lady Rhea. Nothing wrong there. Like, ma'am.
Well... Hey, did you hear? A knight wielding a scythe is roaming around town at night. If he's a villain, I'd like to get the measure of him.
Your one-sidedness bothers me just a little bit. Okay, finally Rhea herself. All we gotta do is accept the mission from Edelgard. And I think we should be good.
Might you have come looking for me because you were worried about my safety?
I was worried.
I'm quite all right. But your concern means a great deal.
Let's get some training in. Let's be better with sword. Ugh. I hate it when I do only a good. Bane of monsters and sword prowess.
I still have much to learn.
Yes, I do. Thanks, Rhea. Now I'll go talk to Edelgard. Oh lord, I miss everyone in the woo! I was trying to think. I'm over here thinking, yeah, this is actually going pretty short this month. I don't know why.
People die in every battle, and it can be by sword or spear or magic, but depending on who it is that died, depending on who died, it's different. I hope nothing bad happens this month.
Oh, it should be fine. Don't you worry, Dorothea. You know your professor's insane. I mean, we'll protect you.
Our enemy's true target. What could it be? The monastery has been around for nearly a millennium. It's only logical that there are secrets here. We'd better investigate.
Already been doing that, Edelgard.
Would you mind asking around and seeing what you can dig up? Once you've uncovered some leads, we'll regroup.
Oh, I don't have enough leads yet? Who am I missing? What am I missing?
So, yeah. I bet the enemy's using this assassination nonsense just to sneak in and raid the pantry. What do you think, Professor?
Might be right.
Oh, I'm right, all right. My animal instinct is telling me that the enemy is after our best meats.
Because, you know, they clearly can't get any of their own. Oh, Raphael, never change. Alright, let's go in here. There's the do.
The monks declined my offer of assistance. They said that no one from Dusker is to be trusted, especially now.
So they're racist.
Given the circumstances, I cannot fault them.
People need to be nicer to him. And last but not least, the Golden Deer House.
There's been talk of an attempt on Rhea's life. We've been ordered to help the Knights patrol. Could that possibly mean that Rhea isn't beloved by everyone the world over?
It seems there were forces opposing the church, beyond Lord Lonato. I never thought such forces could exist in this world. I suppose that may be true.
Oh.
I don't know who's to blame for all this commotion, but it's frankly a huge inconvenience.
Technically, it's our fault.
With everyone stuck on guard duty, our study and training time has been drastically reduced.
Try not to worry about it there. Nothing terrible. I believe we've talked to everyone except for those in... yeah. Although, truth be told, talking to Felix isn't much of a event. Oh, there was a thing I missed here. Thieves' intel. It's so convenient that I found that there when I did. Alright, let's talk. Oh, there's some blue here. Graduate and all that. There's another one. Alice methods.
You're skilled.
I'll fight you.
Lord Lonato's rebellion may have been quelled, but the unrest in Fargus isn't dying down anytime soon. The Boar Prince should hurry up and claim the throne, rather than letting old customs hold him back.
He'll be fine. Don't you worry about it, Felix. Sword tournament. I think Petra's probably our best bet for this. I forgot to check and see how good we were. Alrighty, well, we can also skip these bits if we need to.
One more success.
I guess I kind of do want to see how well she does. First fight, pretty simple. Second fight, as long as she has a 1% chance to hit. Like, it'd really be a miracle if she missed.
Flame Spirit protect.
Of course, her crest doesn't really activate because, well, her ability doesn't activate because of the whole attack, space, attack, attack. She needs to go into combat with them already half out. Ooh, this doesn't bolt too well. So if I can miss at 90 something, they can miss at 85, can't they? Oh,
Flame
okay.
Spirit protect me.
I didn't notice that. That could actually end up being very important if I make someone like Bernadette fight. Really hope I don't have to, but...
I will not be stopping.
Alright, we are at the semi-finals. This is the finals, and let's just restore her health up. Yeah, she should be doing fine now. She's getting some big... Oh, lordy Lou. I need a washcloth. I need to wipe the sweat off my brow. When you miss with a 90 and then an 86 right after.
My heart is full of victory.
You did great, Petra. Very proud. Just oh dear.
I'm glad I asked you.
I might actually spend time bonding with Petra as well. Yeah, that really does seem... Can't just go to the garden-ish area right away. But if I did the thing...
Hello there.
Wait, I didn't accept the quest?
Well done. You have my thanks.
Ooh, I think I have all the lost items here too. Okay, so... Before we end this episode, I am going to go return all the lost items and be talking to my... Oh, there was one more thing. Okay.
The monastery. Would you mind? I have a favor to ask. I knew I could count on you. There's a place that the church values above all others. On the day of the rite, it will be open to the public. That will make it much easier than usual to access. Precisely. We can't know for certain, but it's a distinct possibility that the Holy Mausoleum is our enemy's target.
Okay, perfect. So, let's go look at the storehouse. Got quite a few nice things to give to people. And I just want to make sure of things. So, Thunderbrand. Thunderbrand. A brand of thunder. Oh, actually, it's the Thunderbrand replica. Who asked about training? Artificial flower? I already know who that goes to. I already know who that goes to. Noxious handkerchief. Hinge chemical. Probably one of the most callous in their methods. Bag of tea leaves. That's probably Ferdinand. He just gave me something to give leave someone else. Deeply repentant. Who would need that? Oh, there's someone else I missed. Who did I miss? How many people were out and about for me to talk to today? Oh, Shamir.
You spend too much time roaming them. If you're looking for something, try less aimless wandering. Do you even know who the enemy is? You can't know why without knowing who. It's none of my business anyway. I'm just here to take care of enemies who get too close.
Might actually want you to be on my side then. Here.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Oh, I like that smile. Okay, so that was the last one. I imagine she teaches me archery. Well, actually, before I do anything... Okay, quite a few kids are not maxed out. I kind of want them to be... We visited the dining hall just to get that over with. I know, super long episode because I did all the support and the exploring today. That just means better stuff for you guys to see the next day. Oh, see. Do none of my kids like this? I don't know, Petra and Hubert?
Eating with friends is warming for the heart.
You seem to dine with company often, unlike me.
That was, Oh, can't say I'm too fond about that. Alright.
Okay.
Where are you? Have your flower.
The god, could it be that... Oh!
Yeah, please, don't ever mention.
What?
Wait, what's this? Oh, earthworm. Gotta check over here real quick, because there's free goodies. Like a carrot and a cat.
So...
Professor.
Let's work.
Post. Ah, wait, I'm trying to look for people. Okay. Of the items. Well, the one I'm confused about, I might just try throwing at, you know, particular someone. Oh, first.
It's kind of fun.
Oh, wrong way.
Professor. Hey, you.
Speaking, can you... I prefer not.
Is this yours?
Yes, that is mine. Thank you. Where did you find it?
Ferdinand's over by the stable. Let's go give him his leaves.
It is. I will stand. Oh!
Kinda wish you didn't have your motivation maxed out. Oh, well, there's talk with Ferdinand waiting for me over there. Let's go see if there's anything... First off, let's check the storehouse again. Thunderbrand, already know who that goes to, who that goes to, who that goes to. I think I know who that goes to. I know who this one goes to. I know who this one goes to. Okay. Yeah, I do remember this from when I did it. I was shocked to find out. But, yeah.
Really?
Have you? In general, but, well, we have a lot.
No time for that. Did you lose this?
Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks. I owe you.
No problem, Eloise. Two people in here.
You'd best...
Yeah, keep my distance. Here's your badge.
Oh, this is mine.
He is all the way down and to the right.
Really?
And in this tiny room.
Hey, if he's a villain...
Wait, he's a villain. Well, first off, this is yours. I'll just get her to help me on the mission. Let's see, what are my last ones again? I know, it's taking forever to finish this episode. Thunderbrand and a confessional. I'm also shocked that it was Hilda I can't talk to. Really didn't. I thought I could recruit her. Oh lord, I got cross-eyed. Caspar's around the corner. But it's funny too, because he has a Thunderbrand replica.
Professor?
But he uses an axe. Or in my case, his fist. At least he got his motivation up a little bit. The moment I teleport here too, they're gonna be like, "Hey!" And they're like, "Oh no!" Just gotta sneak in, just ever so quietly. Made it. Selfish and approved. Lost items.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Oh, don't worry about it. Oh, there's another thing I missed. Oh, another owl feather. Hey, make up for the one I lost. Well, air quotations around lost.
Professor.
Hubert wants to talk with me. Oh, okay. What time is it in the... Yeah, I can spare the
Professor.
time.
You seem to be in good health. Of course. Doesn't seem intimidated.
What was that?
No, not at all. It's just that I find myself a little concerned for your well-being. You see, Lady Edelgard has taken something of an interest in you.
Oh.
Don't be flippant. There is something you need to understand about the role I play here. One of my many duties is to determine potential advantages and potential threats to Her Highness. If you prove yourself useful to Lady Edelgard, then all will be well. If you pose a threat, I shall have to dispose of you.
I'd love to see you try, Hubert.
Yes, this is no joke. While I may be a student here, I am her servant first and foremost. Therefore, if an untimely demise is not to your liking, you would do well to demonstrate your utility with all haste. I should warn you that I am far less compromising than Lady Edelgard. Do not be at ease merely because you stand in her good graces for the time being.
I'm not worried.
Huh. Such confidence. I'm beginning to see why you caught her eye. My family, House Vestra, has been sworn to House Resvelg for generations. Since the dawn of the Empire, we have worked to protect the Emperor by any means necessary. Both in the open and in the shadows. If you incur our wrath, you will see just what I mean.
Interesting. There's another support I have? Ah, Caspar. Son of a... Alright, I think we'll do that and then we'll end the episode. Because this episode's pushing 50 now. About to hit an hour. That's going to take quite a bit to finish up, but I really want to see what Caspar has to say.
Professor!
Oh! Professor's here, Professor's being cool. Worry about it.
Hey, Professor, what's going on? A suspicious man? Where? Oh, is that him?
That's very suspicious, actually.
What do you think he's up to? Never mind that. Let's get him.
Yeah, suspicious isn't enough to go on.
Why not? We can figure out what he's up to after we capture him.
That's not... There's some problems with that, Caspar.
My instincts tell me that he's up to no good, and my instincts are never wrong.
They can be wrong is the problem.
Come on, let's get him before he has a chance to strike. Huh? Huh! It leads to the plaza where the kids play. There's no way I'm letting this guy get anywhere near those kids.
Caspar, why did you disobey your professor?
Well,
I am not seeking excuses from you. I asked because I want you to consider your actions and apologize for them. It just so happens that you were correct in your assumption that this man was a villain. If that were not so, he would not have chosen to take his own life upon seeing you advancing toward him.
Jesus!
Great! So I was...
But, because of your actions, that is all we know. There is no way for us to know who he was, what he was planning to do, or if he has allies lurking about. The only lead we have is a scorpion tattooed on his arm. If this indicates that he was a member of an underground organization, we have no way of dealing with it. Are you prepared to be held responsible if his group commits a serious crime? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
What are you talking about, Professor? We didn't do anything wrong. Those kids might have been in danger if we didn't act. I couldn't just stand by and let that happen.
That's actually a very interesting way to... Well, I'll give my thoughts in the next video. It's way, way later than I intended for it to be. But you know, we got a lot done in this video. Basically, it's effectively finished off the first month, the first day of the month, with ease. We got all the sport conversations out the way, so we're pretty much golden. Well, that does leave me with a whole month left to do stuff, so I guess we'll be going through the month for now, maybe doing a few auxiliary battles and a few more off-screen, but all depends. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, if you liked it, you know what to do. Much appreciate if you do. Much appreciate you if you did. And until the next video, I want to say, laters.